When the hides arrive at the tannery, the first step is grading. Skilled inspectors examine each skin under bright lighting, checking for scars, scratches, uneven scale patterns, or natural imperfections. Unlike mass-produced leather, crocodile skins are evaluated individually. The size, symmetry, and scale consistency determine their future use. The most flawless skins are reserved for premium handbag production. After grading, the hides are sorted by size and quality level before entering the tanning process. Before tanning can begin, the salted hides must be rehydrated. They are placed into large rotating drums filled with water and mild cleansing agents. This soaking process removes salt, dirt, and remaining tissue. It restores flexibility to the skin and prepares it for chemical treatment. The rotating drums ensure even exposure across the entire surface. Over several hours, the stiff preserved hide gradually softens and returns to a workable state. Next comes liming, a controlled chemical process that loosens residual tissue and prepares the hide for further refinement. Unlike mammal hides, crocodile skin does not have hair to remove. However, it still contains connective tissue and membrane layers that must be carefully treated. The hides are placed back into rotating drums with an alkaline solution. This breaks down unwanted proteins while preserving the scale structure. Timing is crucial here. Overexposure can weaken the delicate belly scales. Once complete, the hides are thoroughly rinsed and prepared for tanning. Tanning is the stage that transforms perishable skin into durable leather. In many facilities, chromium tanning is used. The hides are submerged in drums containing tanning agents that penetrate the collagen fibers. This chemical reaction stabilizes the structure of the skin, preventing decomposition and increasing strength. As the drums rotate slowly, the tanning solution evenly permeates the material. Over many hours, the once organic hide becomes stable leather. After tanning, the leather is wrung out and trimmed. Excess edges are removed, and thickness may be adjusted using precision splitting machines to achieve uniformity. At this stage, the leather is durable, but not yet luxurious. To enhance softness and color, the hides undergo retanning and dyeing. In large drums, pigments are introduced. Unlike surface painting, dye penetrates the leather, creating deep, consistent coloration. Some bags require natural tones, while others demand vibrant custom shades. Achieving uniform color across uneven scale surfaces requires careful chemical balancing and controlled drum rotation. Conditioning oils are then added. These oils restore flexibility and give the leather its characteristic suppleness. After dyeing, the hides are slowly dried under controlled temperature and humidity to prevent warping. Once dried, the leather is stiff and must be softened. Mechanical staking machines gently flex and stretch the hide. This breaks up internal fibers, restoring pliability without damaging the scale surface. The leather may then be glazed or polished. In some factories, glass rollers or polishing plates create a subtle sheen. This enhances the natural gloss of the scales without masking their texture. Each hide is again inspected for color consistency and surface quality before moving to bag production. Unlike standard leather, crocodile skins cannot simply be cut for maximum material yield. The scale pattern must be symmetrically aligned across visible panels. Designers carefully position metal templates over the belly section. The central scales are typically reserved for the front flap or main body of the bag, where symmetry is most visible. Cutting is done with sharp industrial knives or precision presses. Every cut is deliberate. A single misalignment can reduce the value of the finished product. Offcuts may be used for smaller accessories, ensuring minimal waste.
ความผูกมัดจะมันเติมขอบขนาดนะคะแรงกับวันนี้มันว่างเพิ่มหนุนแดสเบนนะคะทราบหลบเล่าแฟนดีหนังบ้าตัน
The cut panels must now be thinned at the edges. Skiving machines shave down specific areas so that seams can be folded and stitched without bulk. This process requires careful control to avoid cutting through the scales. Edges are smoothed and prepared for bonding or stitching. Precision here ensures clean, refined seams in the final product. Before stitching begins, structural components are added. Luxury handbags often include internal reinforcements, lining materials, and rigid frames. These provide shape and durability. The crocodile panels are bonded to supportive layers using industrial adhesives. Workers align pieces carefully, maintaining scale symmetry across seams. In some factories, stitching is performed by specialized sewing machines designed to handle thick, exotic leather. In others, artisans stitch by hand using waxed thread for greater control. Seams are pulled tight and inspected under magnification to ensure even spacing and strength. Metal components such as buckles, clasps, and zipper systems are added next. Holes are punched with precision tools to prevent cracking around the scales. Hardware is secured using reinforced backing to distribute pressure evenly. Because crocodile leather is valuable, even small mistakes during hardware installation can render a panel unusable. Careful measurement and alignment are essential. The exposed edges of the leather are coated with edge paint or resin. This seals the fibers and creates a smooth, polished finish. Multiple thin layers are often applied, with drying time between each coat. The edges are lightly sanded and recoated to achieve a flawless look. Some bags receive a final surface polish or protective finish to enhance gloss and improve resistance to moisture. Before packaging, every bag undergoes strict quality control. Inspectors check stitching alignment, hardware stability, color consistency, and structural integrity. They examine the bag under strong lighting to ensure there are no surface flaws. Zippers are tested repeatedly. Handles are gently stress tested. The bag must maintain shape without distortion. Only products that meet the brand's quality standards proceed to packaging. Finished bags are carefully stuffed to maintain structure and wrapped in protective materials. They are placed into dust bags and presentation boxes designed to prevent abrasion during transport. From there, they are shipped to boutiques, distribution centers, or directly to customers around the world. What began as a raw reptile hide has now become a refined luxury product, shaped by chemistry, machinery, and craftsmanship. Crocodile leather bags represent more than fashion. They embody a layered industrial process that blends wildlife management, chemical engineering, precision cutting, and skilled assembly. Every stage, from tanning drums to hand-stitched seams, must align perfectly to preserve the natural beauty of the scales. The next time you see a Crocodile leather bag displayed under boutique lighting, you'll know the complex manufacturing journey behind its polished surface. If you'd like to explore more factory documentaries revealing how everyday and luxury products are made, consider subscribing and joining us for the next inside look at industrial production.